Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to another edition of the Nevo update by Ghost Kitty. And this week, not a lot happened, so unfortunately, because I was really busy, I had a lot of stuff to do, so I didn't really have time to be in the Nevo chat as often. So, but there were a couple of interesting things that did occur, so I'm just gonna run through those. Uh, I know I say a lot because I get lost for words, so please forgive me. Right? Love you all. But anyway, hopping into it, I just want to say something. Chris and I were talking about some stuff, and then somebody in the Nevo chat said something, and they said a particular word that Chris wasn't too fond of. They said the word Negro. Didn't say, the slang or the slur or anything. He just said, all right, well, something about Negroes. And then Chris kind of bugged me a little bit because he said he removed the guy's comment because he's an admin, and he said the next time you say something like that, I'm gonna remove you because I don't like that kind of thing. And I was like, dude, really? You're gonna punish someone for saying Negro? And it doesn't make any sense because there's nothing harmful about that word. It's not racial in any way, shape, or form. When I say racial, I mean, you know, it's not any form of slur. It's not any form of disrespect or anything. But Chris got upset, and I'm not gonna bash him for that. He got upset. I don't know what they taught him and how he feels about that word because who knows what he's been through. Someone might have used a word in a way that he didn't appreciate, but then he said I couldn't say it, and I got a little bugged by it because I'm black and he's not, so I got a little butthurt by that, and I guess that's my fault. So I'm not gonna push any of the blame on Chris, but some it's just so many things that people get bugged about that I can't really understand, and that is one of them. So yeah, but anyway, moving on to the reason I brought you guys that story is because what happened like a day after is like completely fucking retarded because Luke, another admin, he was on a chat and he said someone, I think his name is Dexmark, he came into the chat. Um he was a new director. He was introducing himself, and everybody was like, "All right, cool," giving him a nice welcome. And then they asked him where he was from, blah blah blah, because he posted one of his links to his channel in the chat, and we were checking out this video, and a lot of us were like, dude, where? Well, I think it was me. I was like, dude, where are you from? Because your accent's it's not American, it's not British. And he said, I'm from Ireland, and I was like, oh. And then Luke thought it would be okay to say, well, I'm 1/8 Irish, and someone else said I'm 1/4 Irish, and blah 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 blah. And then, like, without thinking, I just typed potatoes, because I was gonna type like a list of shit that I wanted to eat. And before I even got to finish what I was saying, Luke got butt hurt and he removed the comment. And then he said, Mick, stop being a racist. What? Okay, what? Okay, so apparently saying Negro and potato is racist, but I could understand the Negro thing because that actually has something to do with actual race. But when you tell me I can't say the word potato, now you're being an asshole, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat that in any way, shape, or form. That it's being retarded. All right, so yeah, so I was like, dude, for real, you gonna get butthurt because I said potatoes? You realize potatoes are food, right? And he was like, yeah, but you were using it in a harmful context. And I was like, how the fuck can I use the word potato in a harmful fucking context? And he was like, because you and I had an argument a little earlier, and I removed you from the chat, and then I put you back in, and now you're trying to hurt me by saying hurtful comments and stuff. I'm like, all right, well, even if my comments was directed in a way to try and be insulting or whatever, how the fuck would it insult you? You're 1/8 Irish. That has nothing to do with you. Like, I, if I was insulting anyone, it would be Dexmark, because Dexmark's actually like from fucking Ireland. So my hate and my rage and shit would be directed towards him. But no, Luke got really stupid with it, and then Boston, another admin, he came into the chat and he started removing my comments, and then like I got off of it because I was like, dude, I'm not gonna argue with Luke. He's of something's obviously not too right with Luke, because he's gonna be bitching about something that, you know, I see no real reason to argue about something that retarded. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone. And then Boston comes in, and Boston and Luke proceed to just remove my comments. Like, I'm not even saying anything. I'm just saying, I'm talking to Dexmark and I'm talking to the other commentators, and they are just removing my comments for like no friggin' reason. And I'm just like, wow, this is what happens when a bunch of 12 and 13-year-olds get like the right to be admin. They don't follow the like. I understand you're admin, so you don't have to follow specific rules and stuff. But I mean, come on, dude. You're gonna remove my comment for no reason. You're gonna punish me for no reason. It's not really a punishment. I just went along with it. Excuse me. And I was like, dude, all right. Well, I'm just gonna keep typing like usual. And then I realized they stopped and they missed one of my messages. So I was like, Luke, you missed something. And then he was like, oh, okay. And he went and took down my 2 messages. Unfortunately for him, I caught it all on, yeah, I kind of took a screenshot of it. But I don't really feel like posting it on guys or anything. Kind of lazy. Yeah. And I guess that's gonna be all for the Nevo report this week, because I was really busy this week. I didn't really have time to stay on my laptop the way I wanted to, and I didn't really have a time, enough time to record and do all of this tra la 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 la. But I'm gonna leave a link to my channel in the description, and a link to the Nevo channel in the description. And if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and ask me anything you want about Nevo or any upcoming events, because it's actually something I keep up to date with. So yeah, alright, so this is Ghost Kitty signing out. Have a good day, y'all.